country waits with bated breath for the results of the suspected coronavirus from a Kenyan student who arrived from China 3 days ago. One other Kenyan student is optimistic that the results will be negative. Victor Onjolo left China just the day before the travel ban was imposed on local transport in Wuhan and was screened for the virus, which has claimed the lives of at least 136 people in China. George Maringa caught up with the master's student and now joins us live from Meru County. George Maringa, good morning. Talk to us about, your interaction with a student.
Good morning, Brenda, indeed, and the KTN viewers. Indeed, it is a situation, the coronavirus, it has raised quite some more questions than answers. Indeed, there are just about deaths which have been reported. There are about there are over 100 deaths. There are also 6,000 other people who have been infected in China with the coronavirus. But I'll just speak the mind of actually this student who is here with me. His name is Victor Onjolo. He tells me that he flew into the country just a day before travel bans were imposed in Wuhan, the infected or the viral city that is in China. And I'll engage him. He's here with me. Victor, thanks for joining us on KTN News. I'll start by telling Kenyans your full name and what you do in China and specifically in Wuhan.
Hello viewers, my name is Onjolo Victor. I'm a master's student in Wuhan Botanical Garden. I do plant molecular and systematic studies. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you arrived in the country on which day?
I arrived in the country on 23rd of last week on Thursday. Yeah, 24 hours before the ban of travels. Yeah, by the Chinese government. Yeah.
The question in the minds of many, including mine, is have you been screened and have you been cleared, or what's the status of your health regarding the coronavirus?
Yeah, before I traveled from actually Wuhan, that is Tianhe International Airport, I was screened first. Then when I arrived at Guangzhou International Airport, I was also screened before I entered the airport. Yeah. Then after coming all the way from Guangzhou to Nairobi, Kenya, it was, I think the information, actually simply, Kenyan government, I think, waited until the ban, the international ban, so that in order for them to effect the screening, because I was not screened in Kenya. Yeah.
Right. So let's go back to China for a moment. And you came from Wuhan, the viral city. When did you receive the alert that there was actually the coronavirus? And because it had started in a seafood market in Wuhan. First of all, do you live far from that seafood market? And when did this alert start?
The alert started actually, I think, 1 week before I traveled to Kenya. And the place to which it was like epicenter, that is the Huibei city, Huibei market. I mean, it is far a bit from us, but again, we were just given the precautionary measures for us to take, like to wear masks, to wash our hands when traveling or anything, to avoid eating the seafood. Yeah.
So you come to Kenya, and what's the first reaction from your family? I mean, do they ask questions about this coronavirus, and what did you tell them?
At first, some of my friends actually, they were like, wait a bit for 14 days in order to assure that you are safe for a meetup. Yeah, but I'm coping on well. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself stigmatized at the moment?
Somewhat, but I'm good. Yeah, I can't say I'm stigmatized simply because I can interact with more people, but some of them made it more like a meme, so to say. Yeah, that wait for 14 days.
All right, do apologize for that technical hitch right there, but my colleague George Maringa was talking to a student who had just arrived from China, Victor Onjolo, explaining the sort of the screening, the stringent measures that have been put in place just to ensure that every person coming from China, all passengers coming from China entering into Kenya are screened very well so as to avoid any cases of